Yo, fucking stupid dumbass. Wasted a whole airstrike on me and totally fucking missed. He's shooting my fucking bot. That shit's pissing me off. Wow, he killed my Scooby.
Death to me.
Death to your whole family!
Oh, goodness gracious.
Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your hammery. I got 26 people left.
Take your time. In no hurry.
This is my first like real fight on, so I've been playing murder mystery a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't played it all day. I logged in earlier, but there was nobody interested in the plays. That's
Hmm. Yeah, I had my shit turned on like all freaking night, but I wasn't I wasn't on. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Your mom's a fucking whore. Fuck you. Your mom's a slut. You're not gonna get me. What the fuck? Ah! I hate that bitch. Oh, he got me. Damn it. Lego.
Oh, I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, fucking, what's his name? 2D just fucking killed me. A bitch.
I'm pretty boring when I'm not all fucked up.
It's alright. Me too. I always gotta have something to talk about. Let's try first order.
Oh, who's got the fucking spaceship? I'm freaking out, man.
Oh, you saw the spaceship?
Yeah,
Oh, hell
with the
yeah.
aliens and
That's
all.
yeah, that's from the Simpsons.
Yep, yep.
November 1st is when the new season is starting.
That's cool. Switch it up.
I'm
Time
so
to switch it
excited.
up.
Right, yeah, we're getting a whole new map and everything.
Cool.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Remember first.
Why are there people landing over here? There's literally nothing here. Like, fuck off.
Many kids. They wish death upon me. Motherfuckers. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, I'm tripping.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, where you going, little fella? Running the hill, huh, boy? Can't hardly blame you.
I can't. Yeah, he fucked me up with those rockets. I can't do nothing right
Ah!
now.
I'm about
Oh
dead
my
here.
god.
Fuckers are chasing me, bro. It's okay, man. Another quitter. It'll be in the morning. I'm out of here. I'm flying up here. Oh, oh boy. Mick, I'm a little afraid up here.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm dead.
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna be toast here in a second here. Maybe I should just get the fuck out of here. If I can.
Yeah.
So I want to jump out of here, but I don't want to get the fall damage. Leave me alone, bro.
What the fuck?
No fall
Why are they
damage.
so sweaty?
Come on. Get to that goddamn thing, legit.
Oh, they hit you once, you're toast. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be back in the lobby.
Yeah. And I would not hit the reboot right there.
Okay. Let's see if I can
Let me see
get some
this
heals,
one.
man. Heal up a little bit there. That's.
You want me to tie it?
You want me to what?
I'm gonna find you another different
Oh, yeah,
reboot.
yeah.
Okay. Take it off? There, it's off. Go. Get out of the way.
Where am I going? Over that way? Okay. Oh, wait, where am I going, bro? Over this way. Alright, what am I doing?
Yeah, just go that way. Whoa, watch out.
Where the fuck is that?
Fuck it. Go for it right there. We ball.
I don't see nobody coming.
They're gonna be here in a matter of 2.5 seconds, bro.
Run!
Shit. Alright, I'm getting up out of here.
Okay.
Oh, they just claimed the flag. They're all over there. Okay, so I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I'm meeting up
sure.
with you.
Hopefully. Oh, nope. It's further. Great. Okay.
Too far away, boy.
Fucking far as fuck. God dang it. And now them bitches is all looted up.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna try and make my ass to the store.
Okay. Three and
I'm
a
up
half
here.
pot. I don't know how close I got to.
Oh my gosh. God. I'll be right there.
There's another one. Jesus. They're all over the fucking place.
Hell yeah.
That one ain't gonna get nowhere near you, though.
I'm coming.
Here's another one. Jesus. It's like a
I
half
do
pot.
need them, so that's great. Yes, thank you. Oh,
Oh my god. I don't see much loot over here, bro. See some gunfire action over there. That's you.
yeah. That was me. I got it though.
You found somebody in there.
I don't have any movement, and neither did she. What the fuck?
I got 30 fucking fizzy bob. That's about it.
Yeah. I seen someone flying in. I saw the little glider thing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just try and get out of here. Get in the next circle.
You want me to splash you first?
Oh yeah.
Got it? Did you get it?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get up to the mountain. Oh, look, somebody's up there.
We got kids. What's he doing? Dancing around by himself, bro? That's a death wish. I don't know what the fuck he was up to. There's your movement.
Thank you. It's exactly what I needed. Oh, okay.
Oh, we got
Oh
fire
yeah.
down there. You want to go rock the world?
Yep. Let's go see what they do. What are they fighting about?
I don't even see the motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's two of them right here. They're in a car. They're going up the mountain now.
Yeah.
That's welcome. We could go further this way and see what that shooting's about.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna get up there.
I want to get high, so high. Oh, somebody just took a pot shot at you. Alright, you little bitches. Oh, look at you. Little prick dick motherfucker.
Looks like they're by themselves. I'm gonna push it.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Yeah.
Another team flying in.
If
Behind.
it's those Wednesdays, we're in trouble.
107. Another one behind me. Fuck. He's got
Oh
the
my God,
fucking chain.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, good idea. I got whipped with the chain like a bitch. Finish me, you fucker. Don't just play with me. Sorry we killed your friend. I'm sorry I killed your friend.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm coming. God damn it. I need to hide somewhere. 1 second.
Okay.
Gotta unlock the fucking bathroom. Oh my god. This is fucking great. It's fucking wonderful. The key is right up here. We just keep it locked because she fucking gets into shit. And then she makes a mess of fucking everything she touches.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh my god. Literally, why is it not opening? There we go. Fuck. Okay.
Airstriking somebody over there.
No, I need to focus. I need to get you rebooted. Okay. Where is the reboot? Where is the reboot?
I can't
Oh, right here.
see. Oh. Dirt.
Oh, it's like, oh my god, no fucking way! I don't have enough to fucking buy you!
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, $4.95, of course. Where's the other one? Let me up there. Let me in. $4.95. Oh my god. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna have to fucking...
Do what you gotta do. I ain't tripping about it. I'm not
gonna have
one
to try and
trip.
go all the way back and get that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Where's your card at?
Right here.
Okay. I see it.
somewhere around here.
I found it. Oh?
There's a free one for you.
Oh my god, if I could fucking get them.
He started moving after you shot his ass. He's swinging at a fence until you blast him.
It's 2 ticks. Fuck my life. Okay.
2, yeah, it's gonna be 3 soon.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be, oh no, it's not 3, I'm sorry. Kitty. I got another one swinging bullets at him. Probably his partner. Another kid. Well, they're all over the place. It's pandemonium.
Oh my god. Shit.
I only, oh, that's you. I was looking at the goal. I'm like, shit, I only got 500. Oh my goodness gracious. You might have to win this one on your own, girl. Because they're right there. Fucking bushwhackers. She's probably trying to get a reboot too. It's just, oh, hey. He's not friendly.
Hey!
What was that, bro? Mick? My shit's locked up, bro. My fucking stream isn't, but Fortnite's completely locked. What happened, bro? What the fuck? And I know it's Fortnite because my stream's running fine. Are you locked up, bro? What the fuck? Well, what the hell happened? Oh, what the fuck?
was just about to invite you.
Bro, I was just playing with Mick. We were fucking down to 2 people, and all of a sudden my Fortnite locked up, bro. And I got a Fortnite crash on my computer. I might have had that once before, maybe. That was weird. I don't know, fuck it. Sucked. Good. Is it hot enough in the put it there? What do you think? What time is it anyway? We're gonna be back to work at 3 there, buddy. We don't have a lot of time to fuck around here. That sucks. Yes. 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 Yes, really, see that money back. Jesus Christ. you up, dude?
Making a sandwich.
Making a sandwich?
Hmm?
Oh, you ain't got the Lucums around to make you a Sammy no more? Huh?
What did you say?
I said, you ain't got me to Lucums to make you a Sammy no more?
No.
Well, I got good news for myself, I guess. My money hit back in my account again.
Hang on. Money got back in your account?
Yeah, I called them already. When I got off the phone with you earlier, I called them.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, well, they looked into it and they said, well, your bank, my other bank, had sent it back and they got it. And it would be out of my account by 6 p.m. It just got on there right now. So now I'm fucking, yeah, but I still don't know if my fucking card is at 193. Donna's fucking me around. It's like, I gotta be at work at 3. I wanna know, I want my fucking card today. If it's there, I want it. Because if it's not there, I can call them and have them expedite me one in a couple days. But this is ridiculous. I bet you my card is there. And Donna, I asked Donna last night if she would check, and she went there this morning and she forgot. And she said, well, I bet you she's waiting for me to get to work tonight and she'll go over there. Because AJ gets out early today, I think. So that's why I have to go in at 3. Because it's a weekday. Usually AJ works till 4:30. I gotta tell my mom she's gonna order me that shit once I give her that money tomorrow. I'm gonna tell her not to order it to her house. That would be fucking ignorant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can you can pay for it and have it delivered wherever you want, Shorty. You know what I mean? You know that. Because I don't want to have to go to my mom's to get the goddamn, because you know it's a table and a microwave, it's going to be heavy. And then I'm going to have to put it together. And there's chairs, you know. I'm going to have to put all that shit together, I'm sure. But I want that shit. I was scrubbing the walls, too. Yeah, one wall looks really nice, but I got tired. Kathy said she'd do it, but I'm sure she'd want money. You know, nobody wants to do anything for free. Even though she sat here for 2 days and drank and smoked as much as she wanted. So this whole debacle cost me $30. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they charged me $30 fucking to do the wire transfer. They never gave me that money back. Because they did do it, it just got sent back. I'm so fucking happy my money's back in my account. Because I was worried. I gotta give my mom $400. She wants $400 and then she'll buy me the stuff.
Yeah.
But I owe it to her anyway. It's not like I don't owe it to her. I owed her $400 when you left. You know, she put all that on the back burner, most of it on the back burner, you know.
Yeah.
But I got a phone bill coming in every month. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay my rent now. You know, because I can only take with that Discover card out $500. So I have to go get $500 out, and then where do you go to, you know, it's just be a big fucking headache. And I doubt he'll accept Cash App. I don't know if he accepts cash.
Cash app.
No, just cash.
No, no, $50.
Well, he accepts Venmo, but I can't use it anymore, so I don't know how else I'm gonna give it to him unless I'll have to go twice. 2 days in a row to get the money out, and then I'd have to go and get money orders 2 days in a row. It's just a fucking nightmare. It was so easy, man. Just clicking the fucking button and it was sent to him. I doubt he accepts Cash App. else to send it to them. That's one fucking shitty part about it. I could call Discover and they would send me checks. They said they would, I think, that if I wanted checks, they would send me some. But I don't think that'll be here by the 5th. Because I get paid again in a few days. On Thursday. I should have about $150 out of my $1,000 once I pay. I gotta pay my mom $400. I gotta pay Tia $3. And I gotta pay John $150, which I thought it was only $100, but I asked him, he said $100. I said, okay. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 850. So I'll have $150 left. But at least everybody will be fucking paid. And then Tia will give me more cigarettes. She said she'd keep dealing with me in cigarettes. She said she'd keep dealing with me in cigarettes. You know, she said she can't do no more gummies and she can't be buying me beer or buying me food and shit, but she said she'd keep doing cigarettes. So I'm grateful for that, you know. At least. I could sell them to you too, I don't know, maybe. I would like to work with you, but this fucking whole Venmo thing is pissing me off. Not that you guys are doing whatever you're doing, because I don't really give a shit about that, it ain't gonna go nowhere anyway, but I want my fucking Venmo, you know. And now I can't get it. And I don't think I can open up another account in my name. You know what I mean? I don't know how you would do that. I don't know. I don't know what you all need to make a Venmo account. Do you have to have does it have to be your real name and do you have to put a social security number in and all that shit? I don't know. Or do you just need an email address and a made up fucking name? You know, that's something. I really don't know. I'll have to look into it because I don't want to have to fucking pull money out on 2 different days and then go to because it costs me money to go anywhere. You know, to go to the bank, unless I could walk. I don't know how much money you can get out at a time at Quick Trip. Not 500, I bet. I think you can only get 200 out at Quick Trip at a time. But I think you can do it twice in a row, I think. But at least I'll have the money to pay my rent. I know that. And that's a good feeling. I haven't squandered that much money since we left. I squandered a little that couple days I was drinking. Which is pretty much par for the course. But at least I know how to use that tap for paying out bullshit. So I can use that. Well, now I'll have my debit card. I won't have to do that shit. But I can hook my debit card up to that too. You know what I mean? Then you don't even have to take your wallet with you. You just got your phone. You're good. It's only 95 fucking degrees in here. I'm afraid to open the windows because the landlords are both here. They've been here all day. Working on shit, doing stuff. Giving me my lease. He said, you can't have any more animals in here. I said, well, I don't plan on bringing any more in here. I said, I didn't even plan on bringing this motherfucker in here. It just happened. My mom's taking him back at the end of the month anyway. For a couple months, she said, or a month or so, 2 months. So it's going to be kind of boring without him around. Not that he fucking really does anything with me half the time. You know, he does when he wants something, he'll come by me. Well, when I first get home from work, he's really lovey. And then the only time he usually comes by me after that is when he's trying to milk a tree off me. Right, Kittle H. And he don't like the cigarette smoke, and the fucking windows are always closed, so it gets smoky in there. Visibly. I mean, it's not as bad as when me and you were both here smoking at the same time, don't get me wrong. That wall looks so much better, Joey. Like, you can't even tell it, you know what I mean? I gotta clean the rest of them, it's hard work. Maybe tomorrow. I have off for 4 fucking days, bro.
That's a long time.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't, like, go to work any. I would go to work every day if I could. Almost. I want 1 day off. 1 or 2 days off. That's it. Not fucking all this shit. Because I get off Tuesday morning at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And I don't go. So I count Tuesday as a day off. You know? Because most motherfuckers don't wake up till 8:30 anyway. So that's a whole day off. And I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 fucking days, and then I gotta go to work Saturday morning. Adios, meal. It's gonna be a rough one. Oh. I got 2 packs of cigarettes, 2 full packs, and I opened a pack of them. As soon as I give Tia her money, I think she's going to give me more cigarettes. I think. I didn't ask her. I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to ask her today. I'll ask her tomorrow. I know Donna's busy, and so I'm sure she's just waiting for me to get there so she can go fucking, you know, over to Heller House. It's so fucking hot, man. I can't wait till the weekend. I'm gonna open these fucking windows wide open. I shouldn't have to live like this. But it's so hot and I can't open a window. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna crack one right now. This is fucking nuts. It's too fucking hot. Whew. Not kidding. Are you behaving here? Good thing I cleaned the fan yesterday. I'd really be dying in here. Killer H. Be a bad Killer H. I gotta get something to drink. Alright. Yep. I don't know. I gotta be at work at 3, so I'll be, you know, at 2 I'll be getting ready, and then I don't know what time it is right now. You're gonna go see the doctor about quitting smoking?
What?
You're gonna see the doctor about quitting smoking?
Well, she called and said I had nothing on Monday. She called on Friday and I said I wanted to answer the chances. He's come in on Monday at 2. He's only going in Monday at 2.
So you're gonna quit smoking again?
So,
Sure, why you wouldn't do that when you were with me?
I wouldn't try.
You wouldn't try.
No,
Now you're not with me and now you're all better? Or?
I'm not all better.
Well, sounds like it.
Huh?
Sounds like it. Oh. Oh. I talked to Brian for a while today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing good. He's going to take his driver's test again, I think, tomorrow, or I can't remember what he said, something like that. I said, don't be speeding.
Yeah, no doubt.
He says, yeah, well, speed kills. He said.
No, I'm gonna let you go, so I'm gonna go outside.
Alright, I'm gonna answer. What time is it? Almost 1 o'clock. I got an hour and a half before I gotta leave. Alright.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Yep, bye.
Hello?
Hey, Ma.
Hey, what?
What you up to?
Sitting, just sat down.
Is Kim still there?
No.
How long was she there for?
Oh, an hour and a half, maybe. About an hour and a half, yeah. So, when I said she was here, she had just went out to put more money in her car. So she was afraid to give me a ticket.
Why isn't she parking on Mason Street side?
Because you aren't supposed to park there that way.
Wow. An hour and a half? Come on. We parked there.
She's funny about stuff like that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Because I know people that park there a lot longer than that.
Oh, I know, but she's not gonna take a chance, so. So she said her car hadn't worked. She thought it was the alternator, but her son checked the alternator and the battery, and now it's just started working again. So I don't know, that sounds fishy.
Yeah, it sounds real fishy.
Yeah. Like I said, she's a little bit slow, I think.
Oh, boy. Hey, when you order that stuff for me tomorrow, make sure you put my address in as a delivery address.
I don't know if I can do that.
Well, I do it all the time. I ship shit all over the place. I ship shit to my boss. I ship shit to the guy in California.
Even if I can figure out how to do it.
Well, if you can't do it, I can show you how to do it in the morning.
I gotta call the bank now to make sure to see if you can deposit that money.
Or ask them if they won't let me do that, if there's any other electronic way I can do it.
Yeah, okay.
And call me back and let me know.
Did the money get in there yet?
Yeah, it's in my account, but Donna, I don't know if my freaking card is over there yet.
But it is in there. Oh yeah, so you can't give it to me yet then.
Well, my card should be at 193.
Okay, well I'll let you know.
But I don't know. Donna was supposed to check and she's never got back to me yet.
Well, she's probably busy, so.
Well, I have to be there at 3 o'clock today because one of the ladies is leaving early, so maybe she'll go check there.
They still don't wanna tell me what happened there the other day, huh?
Huh? Oh, I can't. I can't. It's still under investigation.
Oh, well, tell me
Yeah.
then. Okay, goodbye.
That's the legal term. That's a politically legal term for my people were slaves. Want me to use that term too? So look, let's just get the language right. We're talking about undocumented individuals that are human beings. The last thing that I'm going to do is accept the type of racist, nasty language to
so I can make pancakes. To this so I can show my hand. To this so I can play Texas. Tagrisso is a once-weekly pill that's a targeted therapy approved for adults with non-small cell lung cancer and certain EGFR mutations when lung cancer has spread to other parts of the body. Tagrisso helps patients live longer. Serious side effects are very major.
Is extraordinarily impressive, can you hear? What?
SIRS is no joke. Mold just sounds like something that occurs on bread. It is. There was a day when I looked down and I forgot how to tie my shoes. I literally looked at the laces on the top of my feet and I didn't know how to do it. I had trouble with silence, I had trouble with sleep, I had trouble with remembering people's names, with remembering words. All I do, my whole job, your whole job, remembering words. It's all we do. And it just felt like a really personal curse. So my heart goes out to Michaela and Jordan. It's no joke, and there needs to be more done to bring awareness to complex illness. And I have Gary's phone number, or Andrew Huberman's phone number, or Peter Attia's phone number, and more time and resources than some people do. And it took so much effort. So if you're a normal working person with a life and a family to support, you cannot. It is so unreachable for almost everybody to be able to try and fix this stuff. It's really ruthless.
We last spoke when you were Dana White, who obviously swears by you because you basically saved his life. Just recap that quickly for people who aren't aware of your background with Dana.
So, I mean, Dane had a typical scenario like many Americans. He was on hypertensive medication, he was on thyroid medication, he was morbidly obese by obesity standards. He was on CPAP machine, he had pretty severe tinnitus in his ears. He was told he needed to have adenoid widening surgery to widen the throat in his mouth so he could get more air in at night. He was told he might be scheduled for heart ablation, where they actually go in and burn the AV node of the heart, pretty significant procedure. But at the end of the day, he was nutrient deficient, very significantly nutrient deficient. He had genetic methylation pathways that did not allow his body to metabolize certain amino acids like homocysteine. And not to oversimplify this was just in his case, and what this caused is severe irritation of his arterial system, which caused it to constrict and drive his pressure up. And even though he always had normal cardiac exams, EKGs, EKGs, heart and lung sounds, contrast studies, cardiac caths, x-rays, he was told he had idiopathic hypertension and was critically hypertensive. And since the medications weren't bringing it down, what we were able to do through a series of dietary and lifestyle modifications and targeted supplementation was return this capacity of his body to eliminate waste to normal. And human beings rarely do multiple systems fail at the same time. Like, when you see all of these pathogens that you have, it wasn't like you continued to catch pathogens. A lot of what you named are viruses you've always had. We don't catch Epstein-Barr virus. We've always had it. We had mono as a child. The immune system gets run down. It comes back as Epstein-Barr. You have chickenpox as a child. The immune system gets run down, and now you have the shingles. And so, I was asked a question on the podcast the other day. I thought it was a really interesting question. Somebody said, if you put the 50 top experts in the world in one room, the longevity experts, PhDs, the MDs, the researchers, and you ask them, what one theory on aging do you think they would all agree on? And I thought, wow, that's a really difficult question. But I think we would all agree on the theory of immunofatigue, a slow, progressive overwhelm of the immune system, which is essentially what happened in Mr. Peterson's case. And my heart goes out to that family too. Because once the immune system is overwhelmed, it can no longer perform its function, no longer police us, and no longer protect us.
And how much, Gary, of that is lifestyle? Like, I feel like when I've really worked, especially in the winter months, there's a lot of stuff swirling around. If I overwork, I've often tripped into getting everything endingitis, sinusitis, bronchitis, and you name it. I had 5 of them at one stage. But it used to be quite a regular thing, so I worked out what was happening. Plus, I live in a part of London with terrible pollution. So Kensington, West London has some of the worst pollution in the UK. So I got some air purifiers. This was listen to what Michaela was saying. I got air purifiers in the house. Immediately, it made me feel better. and little things like that. I think there are little things everyone can do to sort of protect your immune system. But is everyone different when it comes to that?
Everyone's different. I mean, the biggest fallacy in all of modern medicine is what goes into your body and his body and my body is all treated the same. Nothing could be further from the truth. This is why the same, you could take 100 people, they could all eat the same amount of mercury-laden tuna fish, and at the end of 90 days, a third of them will have no symptoms at all, no sign of mercury poisoning at all. A third of them will have mild symptoms, brain fog, weight gain, water retention, poor focus and concentration, and a third would have deadly mercury poisoning. So our body has the capacity to eliminate a lot of these toxins. We can actually rid the body of mold. We can rid the body of viruses. 40% of every DNA strand in our body is viral. Some of us go a lifetime without viruses like EBV that are showing their ugly head. We silence those viruses. But when the immune system gets run down, a myriad of consequences goes wrong. And I think sometimes the challenge is you have this hub of the wheel and you have all of these spokes, all of these symptoms, and we go chasing these spokes instead of looking for the first domino that fell, which was the weakening, the collapse of the immune system. The God-given innate immune system is one of the most spectacular things on the surface of Mother Earth. And it's spectacular in its capacity to defend us, but when it's weak, it's spectacular in its capacity to cause us harm.
Chris, the other thing Michaela said, which I was not expecting, was that she thinks there's a spiritual thing, a very negative spiritual thing at play here, a kickback against a rise in Christianity in the United States, the devil getting involved. I mean, some will think it's completely outlandish. You talk a lot about spirituality and stuff in your podcast with people. What did you think when you heard it?
I haven't looked at the supernatural for the reasons why I got ill, but I can understand why, because over the last 18 months, there's been times where I just can't believe how much life sucks. And it gets so low, and it feels so unrelenting, and it's this personal curse. You mentioned before, well, Chris, you kind of look okay, but on the inside is sort of crumbling. There is this, if I had a broken arm, you'd be able to look at it, and you'd be able to explain, well, that's why your hand doesn't work. Your hand doesn't work because you've got something that's wrong. But when it's all internal, regardless of how many blood tests you look at, you always think, well, is this, I shouldn't be this way, why can't I remember how to tie my shoes, why do I fall asleep at 7 p.m. at night? So you do start to think, is there something more going on? This just feels unfair. That being said, I did interview Bonnie Blue in a church the other day, so this could be some sort of karmic retribution.
Do you feel, I mean, are some of your own mantras that you've developed very successfully over the last few years, have they been challenged through your experience?
Hugely. Very, very humbling. It is all well and good to say that you are able to deal with hard things and you can put up with resilience and all the rest of it. But when what's taken away from you is your capacity to work harder, this is one of the problems, and I imagine that you would have the same issue too. If you get sick, the thing that you need to do is rest.
Yes.
The solution that you have to most of your
100%.
the solution
And
you
the
have
thing
to
you
most
never
of
do
your
is
problems is work harder. So the very thing that you need to do is the very thing that you find most difficult. And that relinquishing, that letting go of control is the inverse of what the overachiever, the insecure
I had an
overachiever
interesting
usually
chat.
does.
I had long COVID for about 7-8 months. And by long COVID, I mean I lost my taste and my smell. It's never come back fully. I don't taste or smell
But you
things.
complained about not enjoying your favourite red wine to me.
Well, no. What was so weird? So I had a very high fever with COVID. This is about 3-4 years ago. At the sort of height of it. And sorry, I've actually probably been on about.
Come on, I've just
It's going to compromise the immune
I've
system.
been in the golf tournament. There was a rumour that a particular actor had spread COVID again, but anyway, none of us got tested. You know.
Okay.
But the what was interesting about it was that I spoke to a GP, very experienced local GP, and he said, you know, with this long COVID, I'm reading all about it. I was exhausted with 25% energy for 7 months. And the fear was, am I always going to be like this?
Correct.
Will I never get my smell back, never get my taste back? Will I always just have no energy? Because I live off energy. It's like my whole USB. And he said, you know, I'll tell you what the problem is. He said, what you should do is just go down to the coast, book a nice home, and do what we used to do, send people for convalescence on the coast. Get some sea air, gentle walks, and spend 6 weeks recovering from this trauma on your body. But nobody does that anymore. And he said, what you do is you continue working, I literally continue working, you never let your body actually recover, and therefore you just exacerbate everything. I thought that made a lot of sense.
Well, look, I think you have a big problem that a lot of the people who overwork themselves try to fix that problem by overworking their way through their recovery, which is the opposite of what it is. But yeah, the main, and I'm sure you see this with your patients too, the main fear is, oh, this is going to be me for the rest of my life. And that the most painful thing out of everything that I went through with the health journey, which is still ongoing, the most painful thing was disappointment. It was getting my hopes up, because every different doctor, their speciality is the answer, right? It's a golden hammer. The nutritionists think that it's a food problem. The sleep experts think it's a rest problem. The training people think it's an S&C problem. The mold people think it's an environmental stressor problem. The Lyme people think it's a Borrelia problem. And you're like, okay, each time you speak to one, to cross off one of those culprits in your Sherlock Holmes red herring list, you get your hopes up, you fix it, and then it's not there, or you struggle to fix it. But yeah, SIRS is, I think that is going to be one of the things that we see over the next 5 years is like the big problem.
Gary, what do you think of the spiritual aspect of what Michaela was saying there, that she believes there's a kind of negative energy at play with her dad and other people on the Christian right? She referenced Charlie Kirk and the Brave and so on. I mean, it's a very out there thing to say.
I think it sounds like it's a very out there thing to say, but for people that are believers, you know, we feel this sentiment. You know, Bobby Kennedy, who's now the Secretary of Health and Human Services, one of the most principled, passionate, driven human beings I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
You're on his advisory board, I think, aren't you?
I am for Maha Action. I chair that board, and you know, here he is just asking the questions. And just for asking the questions, just for challenging the status quo, and the very basis of science is centered around a question, a hypothesis, right? If we didn't have a hypothesis, we wouldn't have science. When we stop questioning the science, you know, science grinds to a complete halt. And so just for simply asking the questions, the level of vitriol and hatred, and I think this is spiritually driven. I think this is much of a spiritual revolution that we're seeing in America as we are a revolution in health, because people are so dogmatic about political parties that everything becomes politicized. And even when and so now there is a dogmatic attack on spirituality in general. You see the rise in anti-Semitism, you see the rise against Christianity, because anyone that has a belief system that is different from someone else's opinion system is considered to be a racist or a bigot. We don't accuse people of being racist or bigots for not agreeing with our religion, but we get accused of being racist or bigots for not agreeing with their dogma.
Right.
And it's a very oxymoronic situation.
I've actually written a book about this.
Okay. All right, I'm going to read it.
Woke is dead, which is an optimistic view of it, but I get into it as well. You know, I do think this kind of this sort of tribalism, this intransigence, this self-righteousness about your own position being not just the correct one, but the only one that's allowed.
And not only
anyone
that,
who deviates must be destroyed. It's a kind of, in a weird way, the kind of this wokeism, for want of a better phrase, you know, it reminds me of fascism. The way it conducts itself, right? And yet they would all say they hate fascists,
right?
But it is a form of fascism. Let's lighten the load slightly. Longevity. You're a big believer that people are going to start living longer and longer and longer, which historically we have done. I was fascinated to read that last year you went to see a friend of mine, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah,
the footballer, who is a long-time friend of mine now, but one of the fittest, most health-conscious people I know. And I imagine he was quite curious how long you can get him to live.
No question. He had one of the best biohacking labs I'd ever seen. I went to see him in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to see him again at the end of October. But he's a big believer in taking care of the temple.
Yes.
I mean, he realizes that he's past his prime in terms of his football years, but he's not past his prime in terms of his biologic years, right? So his chronological age doesn't align with his biological age.
What is his biological age, would you say, Cristiano?
Well, significantly younger than his
because he's 40.
Age. There are tests you can do to, determine that.
What would you guess?
I would say he's probably 15 or 18 years younger than his biological age. No question. I mean, his body is. I mean, he's a specimen not just physically, but biophysiologically. You look at his what's called his methylation pathways. If you look at his blood biomarkers, if you look at the level of toxicity in his blood, mold, mycotoxins, metals, parasites, viruses, you see that these are non-existent because of the way that he takes care of himself. Regularly doing red light, regularly applying hormetic stresses like sauna, cold plunging, getting adequate rest, really focusing on his sleep, eating a whole food diet. You know, a lot of these are just the basics. And that's a lot of what we did with Dana White too. People say, well, if I had, you know, tens of millions of dollars, I could have done the same thing. But the truth is, the vast majority of what we did with Dana White, any American, you know, of any genre could do. You know?
The moment you're struck with a powerful instinct to protect the ones you love. This is your kingdom. Protect it fiercely. Mutual of Omaha. Protect your kingdom.
There's something bad. Here, there. Never stop.
Is it good for society, Chris, that we live on and on and on? I mean, take the National Health Service in the UK. It used to be an amazingly wonderful institution that everyone just loved around the world. The problem we've discovered is capacity. So it was built.
You're suggesting killing old people sooner to alleviate stress.
No, definitely not saying euthanasia for old people. No. What I'm suggesting is that when it was devised in the 50s, it was devised for a population of just around 50 million. Now we're heading to 70 million population, but we're living 10 years longer than we were in the 50s. The pressure that's put on infrastructure has been immense, and to the detriment, really, of this great system. I don't know what the answer is. I would love to live to 150. Is it a good idea?
Well, birth rate decline is going to bring the population down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So you don't need to wait long.
Yeah.
If you wait 70 years, you're going to see the top of the human civilization, and from there it's a really, really steep decline.
Really?
Oh, huge. It's crazy.
Elon Musk warns about this all the time.
For every 100 South Koreans, there will be 4 great-grandchildren. That's a 96% drop over the next 100 years.
Yeah, it's scary.
And the UK is going to be. It is so precipitous, and I keep talking about it, and people keep getting mad. In the interim, people living longer is going to put more stress. What's also going to happen is, let's say that you have fewer young people being born and people living longer. This results in a demographic shape like this. What you want is like this: more young people who are contributing to the economy, who are able to look after, in terms of adding to infrastructure, supporting pensions, actually providing literal healthcare. But you have this. So you have an ever increasing number of old people, an ever decreasing number of young people. Who is going to support them? Who is going to be able to look after them? You have fewer nurses. You have less money being injected into the economy. And if you say, well, that doesn't matter because AI is going to come in and fix things, it's going to improve efficiency so much. Okay, that now results in 5 or 10 companies globally capturing almost all of the wealth and all of the power. That doesn't seem particularly fantastic for an egalitarian society either.
Is AI, Gary? I mean, I spoke to a surgeon in LA recently who said in a 3-week period that he wasn't at his hospital, the improvement in AI in his field was unbelievable.
It's
3
astounding.
weeks.
Are you using
it's
it?
really astounding. We use it. I mean, AI can take 700 trillion independent variables and create an actionable result.
Right.
So I think the use of AI in healthcare is you combine early detection, artificial intelligence, right, and you can big data, and you bring those 3 things together, and you create actionable results. And that's why I think that we're going to see life extension to age 120, 140 within the next 5 years.
Really?
If you're alive 5 years from today, it will be your choice whether or not you want to live to 120 or 100.
Is it? I mean, Elon Musk has shown me on his phone videos of his Optimus humanoid robots dancing. But are we going to, before we get to that, obviously they're going to come, and he says they're going to be the biggest thing in the world, that everyone's going to want one. There'll be $20,000 each. Rich people will have 10 of them, and they'll do everything, all the menial tasks you could imagine. But is there like a midway that's going to come too in terms of health, where you'll start to become half bionic, right? Where you know your heart will pack up, so you'll get a bionic heart, almost like the old $6 million man that will come.
Yeah, it's not really the organ replacement, it's the life extension. It's true life extension because, you know, to date we've done 270, 280 million, you know, peer-reviewed, published, randomized clinical trials in the United States. And a lot of these trials are done in very myopic environments. You take a cell out of the body, you study how it behaves in the lab, and then you assume that when you put it back in the body, it's going to behave the same way. And nothing could be further from the truth. But what AI is capable of doing is looking at that cell in its community.
Models.
So it models it and it says, well, what if we take a statin, we lower cholesterol and reduce this risk of cardiovascular disease? What's the consequence of taking this valuable construction material out of the biome? Oh, well, now you have hormone disruption, you have cell membrane, cell wall disruption, you have increased risk of Alzheimer's, dementia. So it can look at this multifactorial system, this community that our cells
do it in
provide,
seconds,
and
right?
do it in seconds. 700 trillion independent variables. It far exceeds the capacity of the brightest mind in the world.
What do you think is going to be the first frontier of this? Is there something that you think will be the initial unlock when it comes to the AI?
Early detection. So detecting cancers at stage 0, locking into the human genome right at birth. And I'm not talking about changing the human genome. I'm not talking about going in like CRISPR and snipping the human genome. But looking at people's genetic variants and saying, you have these predispositions, you have these inability to methylate certain nutrients. So this is your specific nutrient profile that you need to supplement with. This is your risk profile. Here's exactly what you need to avoid. And if you are going to use a chemical or synthetic or pharmaceutical, you'll know exactly the dose in exactly what form. Because right now we apply a blanket to the entire population.
So interesting. What's the one thing we shouldn't eat and the one thing we should eat? If you can literally name two things.
If I were only given two
For everyone.
things, I'd say you shouldn't eat processed foods. Any processed foods. I mean, if you look at the blue zones, there's no continuity between diet.
Well, my favourite, I got a place in LA. My favourite story of American food, which it always startles me. If you have a loaf of bread in London, within a week it's moulded.
Yeah.
That same loaf of bread in LA, I can leave it there a month, 6 months, 2 months. Nothing's
You
changed.
got to look at the difference in the number of ingredients in McDonald's fries in the UK versus the US.
Really?
We go really
This
down
is
that
like
path.
the first stat. So the UK and Europe is 3 ingredients and one of them salt, which is optional, and the US is 15
Is it really?
ingredients. And this happens across the board. This is Cali Means and Casey Means big thing,
Oh, yeah.
right? Kellogg's are using the same factory that makes Fruit Loops for the US, also makes it for Canada.
But why? Why the wild discrepancy?
Because we have something called the GRAS laws, generally regarded as safe. This is one of the things that Bobby Kennedy and Health and Human Services is trying to modify. So generally regarded as safe has a lot of loopholes. So a lot of toxicity leaks into the food supply. Petroleum-based food dyes, paraquat, glyphosate. And you look at these chemical companies like ChemChina, for example, that makes paraquat, which is a felony to use in China.